It's January 29th. It's time for Watcher Weekly.
Okay. Welcome to Watcher Weekly, filmed here in our breather office, a show where we kick back, chat, and answer all of your guys' questions to the best of our ability.
And today we're talking the weird and or wonderful world of Shane Madej with Ryan Bergara.
As always, we'll be answering questions from Patreon, from Twitter, from YouTube. Probably not from Instagram, but follow us there too. We are Watcher, we are Watcher, we are Watcher.
You messed it up last week. It's We Are Watcher, We Are Watcher.
We are Watcher. I mean, patreon.com/watcher, yes.
And youtube.com/watcher.
Yes.
Got it! Yes, that's all the links.
Facebook.com/watcher entertainment. You can be our 60th like.
What? The Watcher Boys are on Facebook. That's where I get all my news. And for the Patreon crowd, as always, we'll be having a fun little after show. That's exclusive. How you guys feeling today, huh? We got some big changes over here, and I'd like to point them out. Steven went from Strawberry Steven to Blueberry Boy.
He did turn into a blueberry. A little
I'm a
blueberry.
boysenberry.
A little blueberry.
You are, actually, it is closer to Boysenberry.
And their 100th is coming up.
I know.
I always forget actually that my hair color is different because I spend less time looking at myself than people around me. And so, no, I totally forgot that I changed my hair color because that was like 2 days ago.
I mean, you do carry a mirror with you and stare at it.
That is true, you do that. That is strange.
I look at myself in the reflection of my coffee.
He carries around a little World War II mirror that he uses to look around corners and also look at himself.
Yeah, that's right.
He sticks it to the end
And
of the
Ryan over
toothpaste.
here, as if responding to all the wonderful mustache feedback in Triple Dub.
I double down, baby.
Yeah, he's got nothing. Babyface Bergara.
I forgot what my face looked like without hair on it.
Yeah.
Does Mari know?
She does not know. She's actually going to be coming soon.
Special guest.
We've spent the better half of the beginning of these episodes talking about hair.
Well, you guys keep changing it. Just be like me and let it go. You know, have fun. Be a weird man.
You do know you have a pen tangled in your head.
Oh, I forgot this was up here.
Oh,
Well,
that's so cool.
You hide other things up there, like Skittles and stuff?
no, I could though. Weird Wonderful World aired this week. I hope you all liked it. We talked about it a little bit last week. It's a fun show.
This is the closest I've ever been to Steven.
Is it weird?
No, it's not.
We're talking about Weird
I
Wonderful
played
World.
defense on you in basketball.
Yeah, but you're never really in front of me.
So wait, when you guys play, actually, never mind Weird Wonderful World. You've all seen it. It's very fun. When you guys play basketball and you have to run D on each other like that.
Don't say run D on each
No,
other.
I love Run D. Run DMC.
Yeah.
Just don't say run D on each other.
But it seems like when people are like, wait, so Steven, pretend you're trying to get past me and
Okay,
I'm
all right.
Ryan, and you guys do like sort of this, you know?
Oh.
Wait, so do you whisper like mean things at each other?
Oh, of course, yeah.
I
Like,
do, but here's
you're
what I
not
do.
very
When
fast.
when I whisper at Steven, it's like, I have to look down because I just made him fall. So here's Steven playing defense on me.
That was you should not be an actor. Yeah. Cancel your career right now. Whoa, your mug.
Oh, Jesus.
We only have one of these. It's a Ryan exclusive. Speaking of merch, RB on the bottom of this cup.
I'm like Andy in Toy Story.
Weird Wonderful World's great. There's more episodes of it coming out in a bit. Hope you all liked it. The rest of them are also fun. We'll answer some more questions about it in the Q&A. This week, we've got Homemade coming up. Finally, a Steven Lim banger.
Are you getting some little loose on the wheel here coming into the...
I was very confident when I didn't have to release the show, but yeah, we actually wanted to time up the release of Homemade with Lunar New Year, which is coming up next
initially
week.
it was going to air this past week, but we switched it up.
Yes, if I'm gonna explain it and pitch you to watch it in one sentence, it is the more mature, grown-up version of Worth It. I think Worth It was really a different time of my life when I was thinking about, oh, I want to go out to eat, I want to try these new things, and maybe a little bit of gold and truffle and caviar.
A little bit of that.
A little bit of this.
a little
There's-
salmon
there's,
dance.
There's still some dancing in the new show. All right, that's never going away. But with Homemade, we wanted to feature families and real stories of recipes that were carried down from generation. And in this very first episode, we cover dumplings. And I can't wait to share it, but I also can wait. Does that make sense?
I mean, you gotta technically gotta wait till
You gotta wait
Thursday.
till next week.
Yeah.
You gotta
I
wait
guess
for all the
tomorrow
shitheads.
for
All the
viewers.
shitheads out there need to wait.
Yeah.
But yeah, Homemade, please check it out. Here's a trailer. I don't know.
You nailed
how
it.
I did.
You did
Give it
good.
a little more
You did good.
gusto.
What I realize about food is the amount of thought that goes into texture and taste.
You can feel the love that was put into this food when you eat it.
Holiday, some, birthday, we all make dumpling.
Such a symbolic item when it comes to our culture and food, but really, truthfully, it represents family.
Being in the kitchen with my mom, we connected through food. So we had like this dialogue about cooking as long as I can remember.
When you talk about pho, for some reason, there's a stigma of like, if you selling pho, you have to sell the traditional, which I don't never understand.
I'm never that interested in having other people's tamales because I compare them to my grandma's.
How far back does this recipe go?
40 years, I think.
It's just something that in my family was part of the holiday tradition.
You can't buy in a store the experience of a family coming together, making something together, and then eating it together.
Never been here before, but feels like my home.
Wow, that trailer is great. You know, it is true what they say. Art does imitate life. Or life imitates art. Or vice versa. Which one is it?
What are you talking about?
One note on homemade. We actually brought in a sponsor. And it makes me a little bit nervous because I know that people are sometimes averse to it, but we were gonna make the show regardless, and they thought the show was so amazing that they wanted to come on board. Yeah, I'll be honest, I've had ups and downs about it. I feel very nervous about doing sponsored content, but as your resident business guy, we thought it would be appropriate to test it out, see what you guys think.
Yeah, it plays. It's not.
I mean, and also full transparency, it is a business.
Yeah.
Like we need to,
know.
we do need to be a sustainable business, so we will have to do sponsored content every now and then.
Yeah.
We promise that we won't engage with a sponsor that doesn't marry themselves to our creative. We're not gonna have Steven Lim tap dancing out there selling cars or insurance. Or
He's gonna get a Nike logo tattooed on his forehead.
No, we're gonna do things. We're only going to do things that are a creative fit, but it is a business. We do need to have sponsors to stay alive. So there's a hair that I missed, and it's
I hate that.
and I could feel it, and I want to
Oh, I
pull
can
it
see
out.
it.
Oh, can you see
You
it?
want help?
Don't pull it
Yeah,
out.
pull it out. Pull it out.
Uh.
Oh, did you get it?
Got him!
Yeah!
Take that home with you.
Out of all the combos we've had on the couch, I think this may be the worst.
Is it?
Maybe.
I don't know what you're saying.
Maybe
I'm
the
just
best.
chilling here with my pal Steven Lim.
You got a hand on my knee.
Now that I
Ruffling
like.
some hair.
Whoa.
His hair, I will say this.
Soft?
I've never touched Steven's
Soft?
I've never touched Steven's hair my entire life, and like Shane, I thought soft as a baby's bottom. It's crunchy. It's crunchy. Feel that bad boy.
It's hairspray.
Ooh!
Look, homemade, check it out, please. What do you think? What do you think?
It's
I wanna
incredible.
hear-
When I watched the first cut of it, I felt a lot of emotions, which I didn't expect. I was like, it's a food show.
You gotta stop saying I feel a lot of emotions.
I do all the time.
That's something a robot says.
No, I did. You know, it's always interesting to learn about other cultures, and you get that in there. But then there's also like the underlying theme of things passed down through family that is immensely touching. It's great. I loved it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think it's our show. I think it's the most versatile show. I think it's the most versatile show that we have in terms of tone. It could deliver laughs, tears, and fears. But no, like Shane says, it's our most culturally important show. Food is a way to remember not only traditions but people through time. So
I appreciate that comes through because, you know, I say it on the show all the time, but my goal has always been Asian representation, cultural representation of all backgrounds, and I think that was really, truly the intent.
well, you know what? I'm hopping in. I'm opening the door.
He's buying the ticket. He's taking the ride. Or is this a roller coaster or a car? Oh, it's a car. And where's he going? He's not looking at the road. Keep your eyes on it. Keep your eyes on the road. Oh, fiddling with the knob there a little bit. Just falling asleep. He's falling asleep at the wheel. Okay, right.
What is happening here?
Q&As. It's Q time, baby.
Also, while he's doing that, can we all just admire Shane's headband right now? He's out here looking like Rafael Nadal.
You know what? When I walked out of my apartment this morning to get in a lift, and the Lyft driver shouted out the window at me, "Swaggy Jagger, I see you." And I was like, hello.
Was your Lyft driver John Mulaney? Because it sounded a lot like John Mulaney.
Swaggy Jagger.
The way you said that sounded like John Mulaney.
I guess a little bit.
Can we
though.
replay that?
Swaggy Jagger, I see you.
Mulaney or not?
Mulaney or not.
I think it sounded a lot like Mulaney.
Let's start with Twitter. Actually, let's start with Patreon. Here's from Meera Gupta. This is for Steven. If you were there at the seance, what celebrity / famous figure of the past would you have wanted to contact?
I see.
I'm fascinated for this answer.
Okay, first of all, you assume that I'm going to want to contact.
Assuming you want to contact.
Assuming I want to.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't be no fun and be like, well, I would choose not to.
I have
Next question.
You know who would want to meet?
Yes.
I do.
No, we
yes,
don't.
I do want to know.
We
how,
do
yeah,
want to
that's
know.
the question.
Tony Bourdain.
Tony Bourdain.
Ooh, that would.
Yeah, that's the one. You know, what he has meant to so many people around the world in terms of highlighting their cultures, their foods in appropriate ways. When he passed, rest his soul, I felt like the world definitely was moved by it. And to be a food show host and do that, I think is quite remarkable.
Yeah,
there it
R.I.P.
is.
for sure. I get that. That makes sense.
A good answer to a goofy question.
Well, that's what we do here.
That's what we do.
Watcher Weekly.
Over to YouTube from Sally Regentine. I feel like Ryan's trying really hard to convince us that he doesn't eat human bone marrow.
I do.
What?
Let's quickly cut to a clip of Ryan.
Wait, you cut that out. I don't.
No.
I don't.
Was that a slip?
I don't eat
Please
human
observe Ryan talking about eating bone marrow.
I will say bone marrow is delicious. Not human bone marrow, but like I went to a place once and they scooped out the bone marrow and I couldn't get enough of it. Oh yeah. It was delicious.
So when I was editing that, every single time, it really plays very strange. You have an intensity in your eyes when you speak about it.
What's the measurements from your
Of my...
If one piece of a
Tastes like
human
pork.
tasted good, it probably would be the bone marrow.
No, the
I bet
ass.
you.
The butt meat is supposed to be...
I'll take one glute, please.
I apologize for saying that so casually. I feel like I saw it in a movie about cannibals or something, but they were like, yeah, the butt tastes best, and humans taste like pork. So there you go.
I don't think
Moving along.
Okay.
I bet you bone marrow from a human bone would be juicy as hell.
Just to clarify, we do not support eating human meat.
Okay, moving along. From Twitter, Courtney Liz 524. Ryan, did Shane make you grow a mustache, or did you guys agree to do it together?
Oh,
Now, this is a very interesting story.
This is. I think I clarified this in this week's commentary, which is available on the Patreon. We've been doing producers' commentary on these episodes. Here in my 30s, I think it's fun to look weird. But, have fun, be a weird man. So I had a mustache, and then I believe we were at an Unsolved rap party.
Yeah.
And we were slightly intoxicated, drink responsibly. We were about to shoot Weird Wonderful maybe the next week.
I think it was like the next week.
And Ryan said, what if we just had mustaches for that show? Because Ryan at this point had sort of a beard going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, you could have a mustache too.
So at the beginning of this, you said it's an interesting story, so I'm still waiting.
Oh,
Fucking
we
believable.
got dunked on.
Unbelievable.
Next question, please.
All right, I'll move on to a more interesting question.
Thank you.
From
Thank
Twitter, @UnicornGrudges. Office plants? Would you get more? Any tips on how not to kill them? LMAO. How we doing? Doing better. I know some people are concerned about that.
Yeah.
We have a resident office horticulturalist in Anthony Frederick, our also creative director of Post. He's sitting over there. He cares a lot about the plants.
He's got one of those little spritzers like that greenhouse lady from Minority Report.
Should we bring that out?
Or like
yeah, get the spritzer.
Wait, where's the spritzer?
Well, so this is how you care for office plants. I think it may be in the...
Oh, it's what I'm holding? Okay.
Wait, no, there's a different
That's
one.
Oh, this guy, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what is this for?
That's for different plants. So this is not baby shit here. We're actually...
You know what? Let's show them.
Yeah, let's show
them us
watering this plant. Anthony, do we have clearance to spritz this plant? Is that going to mess with it?
I mean, you can spritz it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let this be a lesson to all of you out there that we care about plants here at Watcher, and Shane's going to show you how.
Just going to give this a quick test. Good.
Works.
Now what do you have to say for yourselves? Nothing, I hope.
And you'll also notice the big boy behind us this week.
Yeah. You show him, Shane. You show him who we are.
Is that okay? Is that too much?
You should stop.
Okay.
Do we want to talk about the murder of the plant?
Oh, so I had a plant on my desk. Ryan has a...
Get off it.
No, I'm not going to get off it. Ryan killed my...
Off it.
Ryan has brought in his own personal standing desk.
It's a monstrosity.
Shane's plant was just hovering over it, and as the table came down, it severed the head of the
Are you
plant.
going to show him? This is ridiculous.
He doesn't even know how it works.
He doesn't even know how it works. Ugh.
And so as it goes up and down, you have to be careful See, Katie right now is making sure that we don't get anything caught in there.
This is a mess. This is a mess. It severed my little plant, and Ryan laughed and laughed. He cackled like a witch.
I didn't cackle like a witch.
He cackled like a witch.
I did not cackle like a witch. Here's the thing.
He cackled like a witch.
First off, I'm a little sorry. Second off,
that's the first time you admitted that.
That's the first time I've ever heard you say you're sorry about anything.
I'm a little sorry. Second off,
so that actually does have some value, and I appreciate it.
Second off, wouldn't have happened if you had kept your stuff on your side of the desk.
I didn't know that what was about. All right, moving along, we have a question here on YouTube from, who is this? The Diplodocus? When I told you, Patsies, to look after my stash, that's not what I meant. I think that's referring to her. As for Lim, I will indeed be bringing it on, but I like to play fair with my victims, so here's a heads up. Tell them that Ryan's window squirrel is working for me. They always have been attracted to nuts.
Lenny? Wait, he has Lenny? Does he have Lenny held hostage? This makes it seem like he's getting a little...
No, I think actually from the Diplodocus?
Yes, it says the Diplodocus. Well, it's kind of funny. It says tell him that Ryan's window squirrel is working for me. So
Lenny would never do that.
He's whispering, no, guess what? He has done that.
I've been feeding Lenny nuts for a long time.
Well, you're aiding the enemy.
You see the email that the Diplodocus's friend sent us?
Oh. Guess what? Diplodocus trying to get on Patreon, but doesn't want to do it because it would reveal their identity.
You cannot subscribe to Patreon. You cannot win Shane's beloved puppet clone. But everybody else, you can join Patreon. We have a stretch goal for 1,500.
We hit 1,000 Patreons.
We hit 1,000 patrons today. If we hit 1,500, Shane is going to make a replica of the professor, but it would make me really laugh hard if it did fall into the hands of the Diplodocus.
That would be amazing.
Oh, if he somehow, this dark entity, somehow pulled the strings and then sent us horrifying photos of the professor.
Just tied up, duct tape.
That'd be brutal. Let's do another one from Patreon. This is from Megan Workman. Shane, did this experience make you think differently about your views on the supernatural? Did you believe what was happening was all fun, or was it something more? Love you guys, and I'm proud of all three of you for achieving your dreams.
Thank you.
We did see a lot of comments about this. People were like, why is Shane not calling him out on that? Because it wouldn't have been fun. Well, we can discuss after the fact that, yes, I think it's all hooey and baloney, but that wouldn't have been very fun to break the mood of the seance and be like, well, I don't want to talk to the master of horror and find out the fascinating fact that he ate grapes in the theater. I mean, I don't even believe in an afterlife. So, but I don't sit there at the seance table and be like, well, I believe when I'm dead that I will just cease to exist and become a mere echo of a human. Oh, here's one from Twitter, at LaLapid. Is there going to be a show in which all three of you host? Yeah, it's called Watcher Weekly.
Oh, bazinga. But actually,
bazinga, says Steve.
What about Making Watcher?
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's mostly Ryan hosting it.
I think we should jump in and do an episode or two. You know, like we do like a guest host.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
A guest host, a ghost?
All right.
Here's from Twitter. This is from NJ Hollander. Not a question, but could you please tell Ryan that the Red Skull showed up in Captain America, the First Avenger, not the Winter Soldier? Thoughts?
I know that. And
I don't think you do.
It was a blunder, but I will say he was in the background
of
all of the Marvel films from the First Avenger on, and that's all of the Marvel films.
Well, in what sense is he in the background? Just the fact that he exists?
Yes, he's guarding the Soul Stone.
So Spider-Man is technically in them too, because Peter Parker is alive in them?
Yes.
Ah, yes, Peter Parker.
Yes,
he's in
yes. He exists
No,
in the
that's
world.
not how it
He
works.
exists in the world. So come at me, and you know what? I don't care. Whatever you say, you could say it at me. Come at me on Twitter. Just use the hashtag subscribe to Watcher. Say whatever you want to me. Ryan, he's actually not in that one. He's in the first one, you big dumb dummy. Subscribe to Watcher.
Actually, I'm okay with people submitting videos calling Ryan a dummy as long as they hashtag it subscribe to Watcher.
Hashtag, is that a thing now? Did it just become a thing?
Hashtag subscribe to Watcher. Anything you want to say to me, I will look at them. I'll troll the hashtag.
We will make him, it'll be like mean tweets, but even meaner.
Yeah,
to be as mean as you want to Ryan.
Mean or as nice. Be like, you know what?
Don't be
Shane's
nice.
plant deserved it.
Whoa, okay, be mean.
I'm telling you, he cackled like a witch. I think that does it for this week.
Yeah, that does it for this episode of Watcher Weekly. Thank you all for sending in your questions. Make sure you send in more questions for the next episode. You can send them to the aforementioned social media accounts.
We are Watcher.
I do have a surprise for you all.
Patreon.com/Watcher. What?
I have a surprise for y'all. I'm actually on Team Ryan all day today, but I was incognito.
What are you talking about? Oh, because of the shirt? That's the surprise? Man, you gotta...
Oh, look, we're like two little peas in a pod now. Who's that loser over there?
Yeah, you can cop our merch. I didn't want to spend the whole time. Your arm is still on my shoulder.
Because you're friends. Why do you always point that out?
Your hand is on my shoulder. We are hugging now. I'm drinking water out of this cup. The water is going down my esophagus and into my stomach.
You know what it is? It's because people that you see every day, you don't like give them a high five every time you.
Me and Shane have a
peace
handshake.
out.
What are you talking?
Hey, no.
Let us do our handshake. They're gonna think it's so cool. No, here we go. Oh, I guess we can't do it.
Anyway, if you want to cop the Watcher launch tee that Shane designed, you can check that out on the store. We actually sold out. I think I said this already. I'm thinking, what do you guys think? We should have this until maybe the end of the first cycle of pilots.
Probably, yeah.
That makes sense.
These are people who got in on the ground floor, here for it.
You got 4 more weeks to get on the launch team. You better hurry. That rocket's taking off, and it's never coming back, baby.
Never coming back. We're going to the moon.
We are going to the moon.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. Hi, I'm Ryan Bergara, and I'm going to the moon.
Huh?
That does it for this episode of Watcher Weekly. Thank you to everybody who watched and sent in questions. Make sure you send in your questions to the @WeAreWatcher for Instagram, Twitter, or comment directly on the video on YouTube, as well as on Patreon. And maybe next time you will be featured on Watcher Weekly.